Community update, May 2023. This month was another exciting month, and we are excited to walk you guys through. So we're gonna go over the growth of the company, product updates, the team, how it's expanding, and additional development plans for the company. If you guys haven't met me already, my name is Angelo. I'm the CEO of the Funded Trader, and I'll let Matt you do a little introduction to yourself as well.
Hey guys, my name is Matt. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at the Funded Trader as well.
Oh, man.
Work very closely with Angela and the rest of the executive team. So excited to dive in. We got a lot to talk about.
Cool. So today's agenda, we're just gonna go over high level what is the Funded Trader, what's our mission, what are our values, a little bit about the company. We're gonna do a giveaway as always, so walk you guys through how you can qualify for the May giveaway. Company updates. So we're gonna get into updates for the company, product updates, and then Matt's gonna lead us through the Kingly series. I see that you renamed this for for this month, so that'll be exciting, and that'll happen towards the end. So to kick it off, what is the Funded Trader? So we're giving everyone access to capital. We help traders gain access to capital so they can earn larger returns and create a professional trading track record. We believe everyone, anyone in the world can become a successful trader through proper education, support, risk management, and community, core pillars of the Funded Trader. Through our platform, many have built their trading empires and are realizing their dreams. Today is the day to decide that you too will build your empire and achieve success. So a lot of you might be saying, why is he just reading this off the screen? This is our mission statement. We want to reiterate this every single month, and just to be repetitive with it, this is who we are, and it's very important that we just repeat that. So getting into next, what is our mission? What is our mission? Become the #1 destination in the world for top talented traders. This is a huge responsibility of the company. This goes from paying people out to offering good conditions, to offering great challenges, to giving you guys great customer support. But this ultimately is our mission #1. The core principles of TFT. So we're a company anchored in transparency and integrity. We're a company with a responsibility to give back to our community. We're a company that pursues excellence and simplicity. I'll let you, Matt, comment on this if you want to.
Of course. Yeah. Hey guys. So our core principles are really our guiding stars for our company in terms of how we operate, how we work together, how we make decisions. And you can actually read more about each of these on our website now. We've done a pretty nice update to the About page, just explaining more about what we believe in, what our mission is, and ultimately what our values are as an organization. And these are things that we talk about every single month on these community updates. And the intention is just like the mission statement that Angelo shared with you guys in terms of, hey, we want to repeat this on every call. These are really meaningful to us. We're going to dive into obviously a few topics from this past month in terms of what went really well, some of the great things we're working on, some more challenging stuff as well. We really look to be as transparent as possible and to operate with as much integrity as possible. This is something that, I think from a branding standpoint, it's not that we're using knights and we talk about kings and build your empire and your kingdom. It's a really fun brand. We absolutely love it, but in order to really become a king, to really become a knight and that kind of and represent kind of the theme of what we do, you have to have high standards and high core principles and core values like these. So we're going to talk a little bit about an example in terms of transparency and integrity on the next slide, in terms of one of the issues we were experiencing this past month that did impact a number of our traders. But we also do have a responsibility for giving back to our community. That's why we love hopping on and spending time with you guys live like this. It's one of the most exciting, hour and a half that Angela and I have every single month. It's an honor to be here to give our time to the community. Angela, I know you're pretty much living, breathing, and dying inside that Discord community, just giving everything you have to the community, which is an amazing thing as well. And of course, the challenge, or I should say the competitions we run, all the promotions we run, and certainly the giveaways. It's just to build a great community of people who want to have fun, who want to learn how to trade together, ultimately have access to capital. It's something that we truly believe in as a company and ultimately as individuals. And of course, a company that pursues excellence and simplicity, it really is our intention to become the number one prop firm in the world for bringing in top talent traders, right? That's not just lip service. We really do believe in that. And in order for us to get there, right, these core principles, these core values, like I said, are what allow us to make decisions along the way to get us there. It's our how, it's our secret sauce. And so pursuing excellence, pursuing simplicity in everything we do is critical because as you scale, things become more complicated. You have more people involved, both internally in our organization and, of course, externally with our community. Our community is growing every single month. It's absolutely exciting to have each of you guys here with us. And also, we need to continue to simplify the battlefield as we're continuing to, fight the war. So I really appreciate everyone's time here. But Ange, I think we can just head over to the next slide. We can talk a little bit about, the first principle here.
Cool. Yeah, so as people may know, we had a configuration issue with 8cap where traders were experiencing some execution that was not too favorable. And basically, what we're trying to do here is just be, like Matt said, super transparent. There was an issue that occurred. It affected accounts, and we were trying to be as transparent as like open about it as possible. At the end of the day, there's a lot of customers that can be affected with the funded trader because of how large this company really is. And when one of these types of issues occurs, which does happen, it could take a lot of resources in order to like absolve this type of impact. So yeah, there was an impact in the middle of the month. A lot of people left a lot of negative reviews, on Trustpilot. A lot of people might have seen it on there, like, oh, TFT did this and that. First and foremost, I want to say, 8cap has definitely been working closely with us to try to mitigate any issues. But not only that, just the overall server and the impact of having all these clients. I mean, the funded trader is their biggest client. It has tens of thousands of accounts on their servers. So they're along with us trying to understand the requirements of our business to allow us to continue to grow. And it's quite a challenging thing, as some of you could imagine. Like, we're definitely pushing limits here, but that is no excuse. When there is a problem, we have to own up to it. And I'll let Matt get into how we handled this situation and have some comments on it.
Yeah, so this issue, as Angelo noted, it was a pretty large one. It was a lot of data that we had to sift through. I mean, tons of trades. This impact window is only 2 days, and during those 2 days, it's a pretty massive volume of possible impact. So for our team to really go through it, we did the due diligence. We went through the audit ourselves, and it takes time. So I know a lot of people were even writing in, "Hey, we're looking for immediate resolution." And we just appreciate everyone's patience during the experience. This wasn't an intended, situation. We weren't looking to create this for anyone, ourselves or for our traders. And so what we did immediately is we did a full audit to understand when was the impact period. Originally, the impact period we believe was only between May 10th and May 11th. We then found out a few days after that it actually went through May 12th, early morning EST, and we actually extended it a little past that just to really go through our due diligence and understand the situation. So we went through it. We reached out to all those who were impacted. So we have our own data. We understood the full scope of what was going on. And we were able to reach out to those that we believed would have been impacted during that window. And we had them reach out to us with their accounts. We did full investigations on every single account that we had our community reach out to us on. Some of those people were not, applicable in terms of getting any sort of compensation during that window. We did have people who were reaching out to us that somehow got the form and it obviously wasn't intended for them. So, we had a big balloon, I suppose, in terms of support requests as a result. But our team went through every single request. It was a pretty large amount. So as you can imagine, yeah, our team was pretty heads down. And obviously that also impacts wait times with the support team. So it was a pretty chaotic period. And a lot of what we were looking to do, again, as we said in the last slide, is how do you simplify the battlefield, right? So we really had to bring on a few more resources to really empower our team to do what they needed to do. And at the end of the day, we were able to update, account balances for those who were impacted that did reach back out to us and provide the account numbers during those periods. We were able to unbreach accounts that were breached during that period, and we also added 5 trading days to every single account during that period as well. So as I'm saying here, our intention is always to make updates to our product that obviously enhance the trading experience. This is one of those situations where that wasn't the case, and we ultimately appreciate everyone's patience and support during this time because it was a pretty challenging experience. I think for everyone involved, our leadership team, our internal team on the front lines and support, our back end team doing all the audits and account reviews and updating the accounts, and of course the community itself. So we really do appreciate everyone's patience, support during that. But Angela, I'm happy to pass it over to you. But as of right now, the situation is completely resolved in terms of the actual configuration issue, but also all of the communications have gone out and all the accounts have been updated that were actually impacted during that period.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Matt, it was a pretty tough situation. I mean, we messed up, right? At the end of the day, there was an issue on our end, in collaboration with 8cap, where there was accounts affected. We tried to take action as swiftly as we could. Like Matt said, at this time, everything is resolved. If you are still experiencing an issue of any kind, as always, you can reach out to support, and we'll go ahead and try to absolve things. And one thing I will say is the support times this month have also taken a hit due to this issue. So a lot of people have been messaging saying they've been limited in being able to contact the live chat and this and that. We do have 24/7 support. Unfortunately, the wait times were extended a bit longer just because of there being so many inquiries. Matt's going to get into how we're going to handle that, through hiring additional resources and whatnot, with our team, but that's pretty much it on the issue. Again, just wanted to be transparent about what's going on, and let you guys know that we do have a handle on the situation. We've learned from it, and we're trying to do the best we can, moving forward. So let's get back into some fun stuff. So the giveaway for this month, traditionally we do where you take a screenshot, post on Instagram, tag the funded trader. We're starting to get more active on Twitter. So what I want you guys to do, if you want to qualify for this giveaway, take a screenshot of any slide throughout the presentation, post it on Twitter, put hashtag the funded trader takeover. That is how you can qualify to get in on the giveaway for this presentation. One person will win a 200K challenge. I will pick the winner after the call. So again, post on Twitter any slide from this presentation, hashtag the funded trader takeover, and one person will win. So let's keep it going. We're going to get into some updates now, some company updates. So first of all, happy anniversary. So TFT officially turned 2 years old, which is actually insane, right? 2 years have gone by since we started the company. I went through and did an exercise where I looked at every single piece of content in the history of the company recently, and it was pretty apparent to me the company has really drastically improved, right? Just from a branding perspective, from a product perspective, support perspective. Obviously, the community has grown tremendously. Some of the key milestones we have listed out here on the right, all the way back in January 2022, about a year and a half ago. That was when we first went live with competitions. We were the first ones to do that, and I was huge on making competitions a big thing. 1 million in payouts was sent, first 90% payout promotion. March 2022, we launched the Rapid Challenge, which has quickly grown to be one of the people's favorite challenges. April 2022, the Knowledge Center got launched, first chess tournament. And I believe, Matt, you were pretty integral in launching the Knowledge Center, right?
Yeah. I had just joined about a month prior to that. So yeah, there was a first big project of getting that fully optimized and out the door.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, before that, the FAQ was, to say the least, needed work. But then yeah, after that, May 2022, largest payout sent to date, 140,000, obviously massive. June, Royal Challenge, which is now our most popular product, most popular challenge amongst the community. July 2022, 300K Royal Challenge launched, and largest payout to date, 202,000, which still does stand as of now for the largest payout. September 2022, new trade hub has launched. Um, you guys might remember once upon a time we had a login for the website, a login for the dashboard. Maybe you don't, if you're a new customer. But we created the Trade Hub. Now you see a lot of people in the industry with the Trade Hub. The whole point of it was to make it similar to FTMO's dashboard, and we feel like we've done a good job of achieving that level of tech. January 2023, we hit 30 million in payouts. So in 1 year, went from 1 million to 30 million. It literally insane. February 23, Nice Challenge launched, our one-step challenge. And then April 23, we hit 50 million in payouts. And we're about to see that we just hit 60 million in payouts. It was also my birthday, as Matt was nice enough to put on here. So my birthday does coincide with the 2-year anniversary of the company, which some would say was planned, others would say wasn't, but it is what it is. But listen, I don't know, Matt, if you have anything, to say about the 2-year anniversary. For me, it's, mind blowing, it's humbling, it's exciting, but what's your perspective on it?
It's amazing. I mean, I've only been with TFT a little over a year, right? So I've been with the firm for the last 14, 15, 16 months, and to even see the growth during that period is quite tremendous and kind of mind blowing. And to add another year to it, for you, Angela, and the rest of the team, the founding team, really being here and driving the innovation, the programs, the community, it's just inspiring. And guys, we wouldn't be here without you. So we do very much appreciate all of you being a part of this 2-year journey with us. And Deo Valenti, God willing, we got another 2, 5, 10 years ahead of us with this.
Hmm.
We're really passionate and pumped to be continuing to grow this. So thanks, guys. Happy birthday to TFT. Happy birthday to Ange. Really appreciate everything you're putting into this as well. A lot of time, energy, and sweat, blood, and tears. So yeah,
Hmm.
appreciate the team. Appreciate everyone.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. Back to presentation mode. What happened? Here we go. All right, let's keep it going. All right, like I said, 60 million in payouts. Goddamn, right? Up 7.9 million from April. April was definitely our biggest month payout wise, which, good for you guys. Congratulations to all the traders out there. 8 million in payouts is a ton of money going out. So that is a direct correlation to your guys' success. So congratulations all the funded traders that are watching this. Congratulations to you guys. Our target has been 100 million by December. We're on pace right now. I think we have 6 or 7 months left. We're on pace to get close. We're on pace to get close to 100 million. Maybe we'll be at 90. But listen, we're going to keep doing our thing. You guys keep doing your thing. No words to even be said, honestly, about the payouts. Just incredible. So King's program, we've been talking about this for a few months now. We were waiting for this automation to finally get finished by our developer. They are wrapping it up this week. We did go live with it. We just manually flipped some people on, but as soon as the automation is complete, which again should be completed this week, people will automatically get moved into the King's program. People might be wondering, what is this? Basically, it's for long-standing funded traders. If you become eligible, you get 90% payouts. You can withdraw anytime on the account that is eligible, and your payouts will be processed in 8 hours minimum, or 8 hours maximum. So this is definitely a program with a lot of benefits that people want as long-standing funded traders. And at the end of the day, if you do qualify, you definitely deserve the benefits. So let's keep it going. We're going to get into some Trade Hub updates. So coming in June, we're going to finally be doing free trials. We did a partnership with Think Markets, our new broker partner. We're going to be adding free trials to the Trade Hub. You'll be able to go ahead and click this little button here to check out. You'll be allowed to do 2 free trials per month. They'll be 15 days each. So if you fail one in 1 day, then you have another one for the entire month. That's how we're going to start off with this as we monitor, because it's going to bring in an influx of clients, of traders. And I'll let Matt, you maybe talk on the support aspect of this as well, if you'd like to.
Yeah, as you can imagine, having a new product like this launch, a very exciting one. The ultimate goal here is just to create more accessibility for those who want to get involved in trading in general, but of course, just to experience a funded trader understand the product, the dashboard, etc. These free trials made a great opportunity for those to get, their training wheels on, if you will. So this is clearly going to increase a lot of support on our end. So part of what we're doing is we have a lot of new functionality that we're going to be launching with our support system. We leverage a tool called Intercom. A lot of you guys have communicated with our support team through that application. And so we have some automations coming out, basically leveraging our knowledge center and automations and actually some AI to help deliver more prompt responses in real time, especially for questions that are pretty rudimentary, just knowledge-based questions about when to, how many, to your point, Angelo, how many free trials can I have per month, right? That'd be a very basic question that we're probably gonna get pretty frequently. So there's some automations there to make that very fast, very automated for the team, but also in allowing and empowering everyone to still communicate with our internal support team, which has grown considerably. So we'll talk a little bit more about how many people we've hired in the last month, and we just continue to hire a tremendous amount of team members on our support team. And the idea here is to continue to beef out each of our shifts. We have 3 shifts of support. And so part of what we're looking to do is to really just ensure that as we're making changes to our existing product, of course, if issues like the server configuration occur and we have higher wait times, etc., that we have the resources in place. And of course, the free trial is going to probably increase that as well, just because we're going to have a lot more people leveraging the solution. So we've got that forecasted out. We're going to be onboarding another 9 people this month, and then we're still hiring more for the following months to come in preparation for the June free trials.
Yeah, and we expect tens of thousands of people to be using these every month. For those that don't know what it is, just an educational tool. You can try out the challenge. You can use the dashboard, try your strategy and see how you fare before you actually purchase one of the challenges, that actually costs money. So that's coming June 2023. And then next update, affiliate dashboard. So we're doing a little bit of a refresher here in terms of the request payout button, the complete KYC. You'll be able to complete KYC as an affiliate inside of the dashboard in a much more easily identifiable way. The way in which we're displaying the tier that you're currently on or working towards is going to be a little bit more optimized. We're having some updates down in this section about your referrals, about your payouts, different things like that. And we're also adding some more toggles here, more metrics here for you guys to see for all time and last 30 days. So this is coming June 2023 as well. So next month. Next revamp is going to be the leaderboard. So leaderboard, we're going to be adding the functionality for you to see the leaderboard by account size. So you'll be able to see how you stack up or how people stack up based on the account size and also based on the region that you're in. Don't mind Antarctica. We're pretty aware that there's no traders over there. It's just a placeholder for now. We're also adding these little country icons here so you guys can see where people are from. There's also some more updates to this at the bottom. Highest RR, trader best trades, some more statistics that we're going to be tracking. If you guys are in Discord, go in there. This is going to be coming July 2023. Super excited about this page. Long overdue for the revamp. Next, the certificates dashboard. So this is something that some other firms have, and I really like the concept. You'll be able to have more certificates. For example, lifetime payouts, max allocation, overall payouts, milestones, all challenge phases, all payouts. This is all going to be in this page inside of the Trade Hub. You'll be able to download these or share them. They'll have QR codes. We've scoped out this entire thing. So one of the biggest things for me is having that lifetime payout certificate, because funded traders, prop traders are third-party verified traders that actually get paid, right? I think the big thing in the industry right now is that there's a lot of influencers. You don't know if they make money, they own their brokers, this and that. So people that trade with prop firms, they can be verified by the prop firm that they actually are making money, and these certificates are going to continue to validate the success of the traders in the industry, which is one of the deeper goals of myself and the company, is to really turn this industry around. There's a lot of fake people that are faking profits, this and that. But we know exactly who makes money, with this company. We know exactly which traders are successful. And continuing to put these certificates out there for you guys is going to help us continue to shed light on the people that are successful. So that's coming in August 2023. The big change, standard challenge. So standard challenge is going to unlimited trading days. So no max trading days on phase 1 or 2. Take as much time as you want. If you want to go to the park, if you want to do whatever, go on vacation, take as much time as you want for the challenges. Something that's been a huge ask by the community. So we're bringing it to you guys. The daily drawdown and max drawdown is going basically to mimic like the FTMO challenge. It'll be at 5 and 10. Then we're going to have some add-ons available. You'll be able to add 6% and 12% max drawdown. You'll also be able to add an expert advisors, EAs, and trade copiers as add-ons at checkout. We're also adding a $5,000 challenge, which a lot of people have requested in the past. And I know, Matt, that's something you brought up so many times. People wanting the lower challenge sizes for more opportunity. So that's going to be available as well. This is coming June 2023. So I'll pause there if you have any input on that, Matt.
No, I love it. I mean, this is just us trying to really listen to the community and understand how we can make updates and upgrades to the standard challenge itself. The $5,000 challenge being available, and to your point, is something that I'm personally very passionate about. Just create more access. As we said in our mission statement, we're really looking to create more access to capital. And I know the lower challenge size can be really helpful for people around the world. So really appreciate everyone's support, providing the feedback, us really kind of sifting through it, understand what would work best for the standard. And this is what we're landing on. So we're excited to get this out the door in June, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, so keep it going. Trade manager. So we did release a trade manager last month or this past month. This is an EA that you can download directly to your MT4 and MT5 terminal. It's only available on funded trader accounts. It is branded out like this. You'll be able to set up your stop loss, your take profits, how much you should risk per trade based on the percentage you want to risk or based on the lot size. You could do market limits, stops. This is a trade manager that is definitely a little bit more capable than some other ones that are out there. And shout out to Anna, our digital media specialist, who actually scoped this out and went and got it created for us. So she had her hands in on creating this, and she did a great job with it. So shout out to her. If you guys want to download this, for now it's inside of Discord. So go into Discord if you want to download it in the major announcements channel. We're creating a downloads page for the Trade Hub, which is coming later in the summer, and then you'll be able to download it in there, or feel free to reach out to support if you want to download it. So TFT Trade Manager. May top earner. So we had Zulfikar. Zulfikar had a $56,000 payout. Literally amazing. Congratulations to this individual. Huge accomplishment. 56K in 1 month is, I don't even need to say how crazy that is. So congratulations. There's some other 5-figure payouts that are out there as well. We're going to be getting those posted up inside of Discord so you guys can see all the May payouts for the month. But special shout out again to this trader. All right, so I'm going to pass it over to Matt. He's going to talk about some new team members that we have.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, as we were discussing earlier, we've just brought on 9 new team members here to our support team. So definitely growing and expanding our level of service to our community, just to really make it more. We are 24/7 in terms of having all our shifts, but obviously we're growing, and in anticipation of the free trials that are coming out, a lot of new products coming out in June, updates, etc. Definitely got to expand our team. And these team members here have gone through multiple rounds of interviews, really passionate about the trading space, really love the funded trader, and we're just honored to have more individuals coming into our organization who are highly passionate about this space and highly qualified and capable of providing exceptional support services to our community. So you will see all these team members here in the live chat as you reach out to them. They're just starting, this past month. A couple of them were earlier in the month, a couple of them were later in the month. So definitely give a shout out to these team members. We're really excited to have them from all over the world, which is probably the most exciting part of the Funded Trader from my perspective, is that we get to work with so many people in different cultures, different time zones, different backgrounds. But what unites all these people is ultimately their passion for trading and for prop firms and for the Funded Trader. So we're honored to have these individuals joining the team. We do have more opportunities. We're going to be scaling, certainly as we look at the support team moving forward with the free trials and just the general growth we've been receiving to date. But of course, with this added growth we're expecting with the free trials, definitely looking to expand our team even further with some additional opportunities for growth within the organization. So big shout out. We've got Albert, Oscar, Suresh. Suresh we've interviewed a few times. We're happy to bring him on the team here. Eliezer, Elijah, Franklin, Kevin, Michael, and Muhammad, who I wasn't able to get a headshot on, but well, big shout out to Muhammad as well. So if you guys do want to apply to the Funded Trader, we are looking for additional support reps moving forward. We have a pretty large database of people who have already applied in the past. We hold on to all those resumes, and even those that we've interviewed in the past. We do still have a list of people that, should opportunities open up, they're based on our short list of people we'd want to consider. But I always encourage anyone who's interested in joining TFT, working with us, working for us on the support side. We are currently accepting applications. You can simply email hiring@thefundedtraderprogram.com. I do ask that you provide a professional email. Don't just send me your resume with a subject line. Like, please actually send an email in terms of why you believe you're a great fit. Address it professionally. Provide a resume and cover letter as a PDF, not a Word document, but a PDF. Makes the review process a lot easier. And certainly, we try to respond to every single person. We tend to get pretty bombarded with a lot of resumes these days. And so by just simply following this format, your likelihood of getting a response goes up considerably. And we always look to provide a response after an interview, whether we're moving forward or not moving forward. So we do appreciate everyone who is interested, who has applied previously. And again, if you've already applied previously, you're welcome to apply again. But we do have your information on file.
All right, cool. So YouTube updates. We've been going in on YouTube as of the last couple months. So we've been doing a lot of in-person podcasts. If you guys haven't checked those out, this is an example of one of them. This one's an example of one of them. This is one that went kind of viral recently. So our content team has been striving to deliver as much valuable content as possible, and they have been doing a great job. So shout out to our entire team, all the editors, content creators, all the marketing ops analysts, everyone that's helping out to make this happen has been doing an amazing job. So head over to the YouTube if you want to look at FAQ videos, if you want to look at inspiring videos of other traders, if you want to know how to use the trade manager. As you can see here, if you want to know about the history of the company, scroll back. But YouTube has been exploding. So again, shout out to the team for that one. We recently had a vlog weekend with TFT, so we had a few of the Funded Traders and myself. We watched the Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis fight, and we were mic'd up during the fight, and it was just a fun thing. We did a little bet on it. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, go watch it. One of our growth analysts wants to do, if you get over 1,000 likes, we'll shoot more vlogs as well. So we're at 200 likes. So head over there, shoot us a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Really appreciate your guys' support. So podcast of the month. This one went super crazy on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube as well. So Alan Gold, amazing individual. Honestly, it was just fun to hang out with him for the weekend. He's a 56-year-old trader. Guy had a great story, went to Hawaii for a couple months and said that to his wife that he's going to stay there as long as he can sustain making money trading. So he brought his entire rig, and they had a little villa on the beach or condo on the beach, and he said he made it 3 months before they ended up coming home because his wife wanted to stay there permanently. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go watch it. He's got good energy and everything like that. So definitely worth it. So keep it going. Discord giveaways. Between the competitions, the accounts that we're giving away in Discord, we've given out over $30,000 in giveaways this past month. That is just in Discord and the competitions. We've also been going crazy on Twitter as well. So if you guys are not following us on Twitter, head over there. Opportunities to win tons of challenges, as you guys can see. $200,000 challenges, $100,000 challenges, $10,000 challenges. Head over there, help out the community, give yourself a chance to win as well. So May promotions, these are the ones that are currently live at the moment. We're doing 50% off 10K challenges. This was for the entire month. There's already been 10,000 people that have purchased this. So go ahead, if you guys want to give the whole entire program a shot, this is the perfect opportunity to get in. For the 2-year anniversary, we tried to do our largest promo, 10% off, 90% lifetime payouts, 125% refund, plus a free 10K challenge. So if you want to purchase any challenge above 50K right now, use that promotion. You'll get a free 10K challenge. And then the Memorial Day weekend promotion, we did 15% off, 90% payout, 150% refund, night and royal challenge only. Go use that. It ends tomorrow night. So yeah, make sure you guys take advantage. As always, we're doing a ton of promotions. It's something that in the beginning, I saw other prop firms never did promotions. So TFT, I wanted to give back. I wanted to always be active and listening to you guys on what you wanted. So if you don't like the promotions, guess what? Don't use them, right? You don't have to use the promotions, but if you do, we really appreciate it. So continue to utilize the promotions. I think it gives everyone an edge in the market. It gives everyone better conditions on the challenges in terms of what you can receive. So yeah, definitely take advantage, guys. All right, upcoming competition. So this month's competition, I'm pretty sure it just crossed. I'd have to pull it up. We just hit 40,000 people signed up for the competition. Largest competition by far. Last month, I think we had 33,000. So 7,000 more people have registered for this month. There is 30,000 in prizes in the form of challenges. The first 3 places have a chance of getting 5K cash, 2K cash, 3K cash. So listen, if you guys are trading right now, if you think you have what it takes to beat out 40,000 traders throughout the world, enter for the competition. It's free, completely free. You have a chance of winning $5,000 cash. I don't know anywhere else where you can get rewarded directly for your skill like this. There's literally nowhere else in the world. Like, people don't understand this. So sign up for the competition now. Give you guys a chance. Competition registration ends in, I believe, 48 hours. So it ends tomorrow night. So yeah, head over to the dashboard now. All right, the moment everyone's been waiting for is the product updates. All right, so we've already talked about free trials. That's coming in June. I believe free trials will be done June 9th. So it'll be done in about 2 weeks. Standard challenge updates, unlimited trading days, we just went over that. That will be done June 23rd about. So by the end of June. Trading conditions. So we have decided per a poll in the Discord. I mean, everyone knows this. People want raw spreads. So we did a poll. There was over 1,000 people voted that they would prefer us do the raw spreads and higher commissions. So we're going to be offering accounts that are directly in line with the Think Markets 0 account and the 8-cap raw accounts. So as a broker, they offer these accounts, which are $7 on Forex and metals for commissions, and they're raw spreads, right? The spreads are really good. So Think Markets and 8-cap, they both offer this. Indices and crypto is $0 for commissions still. So we're going to be changing our trading conditions to this month. We just have a few things going on in regards to Think Markets, trying to integrate it. And that's the next thing, Think Markets integration and purple trading. So we're trying to offer additional brokerage options to you guys. So we're not so heavily reliant on 8-cap right now. They've definitely been doing a good job of trying to support our business, but at this point, makes the most sense for us to diversify and to offer you guys more options. So that's coming this month as well. And the Kings program automation, we obviously already went over this. 90% payout splits, anytime withdrawals, 8-hour processing time, best service to our best traders, June 2023. So this month, tons of updates are coming out. Like Matt said, we got to get the support team rallied up. We got to get everyone ready on the high horse to support all these movements. But we are positioned and determined to get all this done for you guys. So those are the company initiatives, and I'll let Matt, you comment on this if you'd like to.
It's a huge month. It's a huge month for us. We have
Mhm.
so many things coming out. So these next 30, 31 days, I mean, big. You're going to see a lot of announcements, a lot of things coming out. I'm personally, like I said, most probably excited about the first two pieces here, the free trial, standard challenge updates, just a lot going on. But every person in our company is pretty much touching all these products and these company initiatives. Of course, we have a lot more going on in the back end as well, but these are the top, the top five here that are most exciting. So be on the lookout. We'll let you guys know as these come out. If there's any updates in terms of timeline, delays, etc., we'll definitely keep you guys posted there as well. But yeah, June's gonna be a big month for us guys, and we're almost halfway through the year. So it's exciting to see. A lot of this work has been not just the culmination of the last 30 days, but we've been working on a lot of this stuff for quite some time. So it's great to see, Angela. We got a lot of these initiatives coming out before the end of the Q2, which is pretty exciting.
It's all coming together, Matt. It's all coming together. Just wait. No, I'm excited. Like you said, this month, as you guys can see, I've been working on a lot. So we're excited to be less about talk and more about action, and to show you guys what's in store. So yeah, coming this month and this year. So I'm gonna hand it over to Matt. He's gonna walk us through the newly named Kingly series. So I'll leave this one up to you.
Yep, rebranded from the Nobility series to the Kingly series, and I really wanted to share it because I've been kind of reflecting a little bit, and a lot of our theme is how to build your kingdom, and oftentimes when I reflect on that, it can come off very materialistic in a sense of accumulating what a king has, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and certainly TFT is a contributor towards that. And I think it's a beautiful thing, right? Resources and wealth can be transformational. But I also want to express to everyone here that to become a king, right? To have a kingdom also means that you need to work on yourself. And there's a lot that goes into becoming a king. Going from a prince energy to king energy is a massive transformation. And so become kingly through a commitment to doing the work. This is going to be our topic today on how everyone, including myself, Angela, everyone on our team, everyone here on the community update, doing the work. This concept is applicable to everyone. And it's a very simple concept. In theory, it's very easy to say out loud, but actually doing the work, and I'll explain like what that actually means, is very challenging because it requires long-term ongoing things. So what do you guys think each of these three insane, some of the best freaking athletes in the world in their field, what do you think they all have in common? Wayne Gretzky playing hockey for the Rangers, you got LeBron James, you got Lionel Messi. What do you think all three of these, Ange, I'd be curious, your end, what do you think all three of these guys have in common?
I mean, I would say that they are extremely present. They work extremely hard, right? They're extremely focused, and the discipline is just off the charts.
That's it, right? Like at the end of the day, these guys show up and do the work every single day, and they do it better than anyone. They're the ones that are out there practicing more than anyone. They're on the field before anyone, right? These guys are the ones that are out there leading their teams, leading themselves, have so much fun with what they're doing. So I really want to highlight, like, for you to get to the level of excellence, for you to really develop self-mastery, to become a king of your own kingdom, if these are aspirations that you have, find people that you aspire to be like. And I would say that while all three of these guys have their own faults, just as we all do, no one is perfect. I think there's a lot of lessons that everyone could take from, looking at whether it's sports or people in the business field, whatever industry you want to look at, or whatever area of life you want to look at, there are people that you can aspire to be like. And anyone who is achieving success in any regard, whether it's in a relationship, in business and wealth, etc., they are putting in the work, and the work is very simple. It's showing up every single day with the discipline, with the commitment to show up as your best self in that moment. And not all of us are going to be able to show up every single day as our best, right? There's going to be times where we might have a lot of anxiety, or we're maybe not feeling too well, a lot on our plate, etc., or we just don't feel like doing the work. And it's those moments where you can choose to either show up and still give your best effort despite the circumstances in the moment, or you can kind of turn off. And these guys are the ones that when they're in, when they feel that they're at their worst, that's when they're leaning in the most, right? And that's really important. That's going to be the game changer for anyone on today's call to get to the next level, is when you're feeling like you're at your worst, leaning in and doing the work anyways, getting out of bed, changing your habits, etc. So, work nourishes noble minds. I'm a huge believer in Stoicism. Seneca is a huge role model of mine from, many years ago. But I think it's really important to highlight. A lot of people today, and we're going to talk about David Goggins in a little bit as well, for anyone who's familiar, anyone who's not familiar with David Goggins. But work is actually what nourishes our minds, our souls. We need purpose. We need work, especially as men. We need to be doing things, and we need to be contributing. That is ultimately what drives a lot of our purpose, is the work that we do. And so I want you guys to realize that your work, you can either show up and think of your work as, shit, I need to do this, and not have a good mindset around it. Or you can show up and go, wow, my work is actually helping me grow and is allowing me to actually create my dream reality. And that's the difference between a lot of people that I see today. And at the end of the day, guys, if you're really truly looking to level up, the king is never exonerated. I know a lot, and I get really pissed off when I hear about this, but there's a lot of people today who are working really fucking hard to achieve some sort of level of success. And when they achieve that success, they take their foot off the gas pedal. They think they've made it. They feel like they're exonerated. They no longer have those duties or those responsibilities, that they don't need to work hard anymore. But think of those three men that I showed you guys on the screen prior, right? Every single one of those athletes achieved massive success. And it's not like they stopped at that moment. It actually allowed them to push, to work even harder to get to the next level, to maintain that edge. And so I want everyone to realize today that if you're working your ass off to get to where you want to be, that work is never exonerated. You're never going to not have your duty. You're never going to not have your responsibilities. You may have more resources to do more interesting things, but at the end of the day, you always need to continue working really hard. And the ultimate reason is because you can achieve a lot of purpose and create a lot of value in the world through your work. So what are some of these Stoic, principles for doing noble work? These are my top 6 that I think are really powerful. For anyone that doesn't know what Stoicism is, it's an ancient philosophy rooted in ancient Greece. And I think that it's probably one of the most masculine philosophies out there. I think that it's also the most relevant philosophy out there for traders to really develop your mindset and performance and your habits. You should look into Stoicism, like, for sure. If you're not reading about Stoicism, I think you're really doing yourself a disservice, because it can also really help with your mindset. But ultimately, you need to embrace your duty. At the end of the day, your work can be massively transformational for you. You can create your life by just embracing your duty in your life around the work that you are being called to do. And that could be, the jobs you're working on the side, and really leaning into those while doing trading as a side hustle. But embracing your duty is really critical. And every single person in the world has a duty, and you should be doing it to your highest standard, including your work. Even if you're checked out, show up and do your duty. The next, focus on virtue. So virtue, the Stoics really believe that the purpose of life is to achieve arete. Arete, we've talked about this in prior community updates, but arete is essentially to express the highest version of yourself from moment to moment. How do you do that? By living virtuously, right? And in your work, you can actually practice virtue. And that, to me, is something that can transform your life as well, is bring in more discipline into your life is a great virtue. Well, work Oftentimes, like I said, you're going to have days where you're on, there's going to be days where you're off. Show up with discipline anyway. Have the resilience to overcome challenges in your work, especially if you're a trader who's been having a lot of challenges, the ups and the downs. That is literally what trading is, just the ups and the downs of life, your mindset, everything. Having the courage, the discipline, the self confidence, the ability to learn from your mistakes, that is what bringing virtue into your work can do for you. Now, number three, embracing the present moment. This is an interesting one. Ultimately, to have an impactful experience in work means that you need to be present, right? You need to be focused and dialed in. I know a lot of people, I was like this in the early days of me running my own businesses and in my early career. You can get really overwhelmed and get very unfocused pretty quickly, especially when your emotions take over. So being able to get into the present moment, overcome those challenges, and dial in your focus is going to be critical for creating and executing noble work. Really important here. We did our last community update in April. We did mindful breath work as a way to bring yourself into the present moment. I definitely encourage everyone just to kind of bring that back into the conversation. I encourage everyone to develop a breathwork practice or a meditation practice to bring you into the present moment. Again, these are all little tools that, when added together, can transform your life and ultimately allow you to win the game. Like, this is what all these guys, these athletes are doing. They're insanely focused, insanely dialed in, and incredibly hardworking. Inner transformation versus outer transformation. A lot of people are trying to control things that are not in their control, and all those things are typically external. So what is in your control? Your inner transformation. And your work can be one of the greatest ways that you can transform yourself internally. So, like I said, in terms of virtue, noble work, doing work, there are going to be times where you're going to be super pissed off, insanely angry, upset, stressed, not feeling like it. This is a great opportunity for you to practice inner transformation, to grow in your life, and again, to be grateful for the work that you're being called to do, for those duties that you have in your life. Progress over perfection. This is pretty simple. I think everyone's heard this. A lot of people are looking to be perfect in their work. That's just a recipe for disaster. There's no perfect human being. Angela and myself are not going to be the first ones in the world ever. No one's going to be. And so the goal here is, with your work, and think of your trading, are you making progress, right? That's the point. Plus one every single day. It's okay if you take a few steps back, but how committed are you? Are you showing up? Are you learning from your mistakes? The progress over perfection is a critical one. I'm someone who tends to be more of a perfectionist. I like things to be as high quality as possible. And if they're not, or I make a mistake, I can personally take it to heart, or I kind of get in my head about it. But at the end of the day, no one's going to be perfect. And as long as you're learning from your mistakes and not making the same mistake over and over, that to me is a win. So think of that in your trading as well, as you're going into this week here in this new month. Are you guys making progress, right? You may not be getting the exact results that you want, but if you're making progress along the way, that is what's going to create your ability to get to where you want to be. And then finally, emotional discipline. This is probably my favorite one on the list. I think a lot of people think about discipline in terms of showing up and, having the discipline to work out, right? So you're doing your workouts every day, having the discipline uh, to learn all things you need to learn in terms of trading, et cetera, right? Like, that kind of discipline is really critical, but no one really talks about the emotional side of discipline. And I think this is really critical. Do you have the discipline to understand when you are getting emotional about a situation, getting overly stressed, overly pissed off, complaining, whining, being a victim? Do you have the discipline to notice when that's happening and to get off that horse? Because the emotional side of your life is likely what is causing the most, I guess, negative results in your trading, in your work, etc. And so if you can work on your emotional discipline to stop with the negative chatter, to stop with the lack of confidence, to stop being a victim in the situation, and instead, like this, logo here shows, show up, suit up, and get to work. Just do the work, show up and get it done. This is what's going to transform your life. So at the end of the day, And if you don't mind, go to the next slide. If you guys don't know who David Goggins is, this is probably the most inspirational dude out there in terms of transformation and ultimately doing the work. And if you don't know who David Goggins is, he was a former U.S. Navy SEAL. He applied to be a Navy SEAL 3 times. He went through Hell Week 3 times in 1 year, which no other human being has done. And he went from over 300 pounds at the time of when he applied to become a Navy SEAL to what you're seeing on the right-hand side when he is a SEAL. And this dude's mindset is mind-blowing. And I highly encourage anyone who's looking to just upgrade their lives, to get rid of the victim mentality, to just show up and have the discipline, both mindset, the mental discipline, and physical discipline to get shit done. This is the guy you want to follow. And I think the next slide is his book, I believe, or maybe some quotes. Yeah, a couple quotes from him in case you're not familiar with who David Goggins is. Stop making excuses, stop being a victim, take personal responsibility, hold yourself accountable, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and finally stop thinking and start doing, right? Like that is the fucking point here, guys. Stop overthinking things, start doing. And of course, you have to build calluses on your mind, just like how you build calluses on your hands. Callous your mind through pain and suffering. Don't let success make you weak. Success makes you complacent. You got to stay hard, right? And the whole point is kind of what I said earlier. A lot of people hit that first level of success and are like, hey, I'm cool. No. You got to keep pushing and don't allow yourself to just become complacent, like David Goggins says. So check out his book, Can't Hurt Me. It is unbelievable. His story is absolutely insane if you don't know who this guy is. I mean, truly one of the most inspiring stories I've ever read. Curses like a sailor, because the guy basically is a sailor, and you're gonna just leave going, I got a lot of work to do. So appreciate all your guys' time, energy on this. I hope you guys leave feeling not just motivated and inspired, but you're actually gonna take action and do some fucking work this month, because we're almost halfway through the year, guys. June, month 6. This is it. Like, we're about to get on the second half, the other side of the year. And this is the time to dial in. Don't wait for the new year to make resolutions. Do it now. We've got another month ahead of us, new opportunity, and let's just crush it.
Yeah.
And what do you have to say?
Yeah, I mean, listen, thanks for the going through the Kingly series. Serious message. I mean, at the end of the day, if you guys don't like David Goggins, if you guys don't like Stoicism, if you don't like this and that, they're at the core of everything that Matt is saying. There is a message. You guys, each and every one of you, have the ability to change your life, to make decisions, to recreate who essentially you are and reinvent yourself to become who you want to be. That's at the core of all of this messaging. And it takes a lot of work, takes a lot of focus, takes a lot of discipline. But the point is, you all can get there. So I just want to reiterate that to everyone going into June. Like Matt said, 5 months down, which is, absolutely mind-blowing. But at the same time, just stay present, stay in the moment, win every single day. At least try to win every single day. Put your best foot forward. And I promise that you guys will see success. It might not be in terms of a payout. It might just be you passing a free trial this next month, but take small steps and you will get there, because success, like Matt said, takes a lot of time. So once again, thank you guys all for all of your support. We really can't thank you guys enough. Let's smash it this coming month, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for hopping on the community update. Let's go.